I want to become the very best
Like no one
no one
ever
ever
was?
was. Yeah. I want to keep going until I'm still the best, and then I want to retire gracefully in the mushroom forest with my husband Incineroar.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Meow.
Hello, hello. Oh, your reactive Fugi is set up as a Minecraft right now.
Ah, or it's still in there.
I like your design though. That one you just sent me.
That's my friend's. Oops.
The
Oh,
Minecraft
stuck
is
on
your
my name.
friend's?
Yeah, that's my friend's Minecraft. I wonder why it's saying it's me.
I have no idea.
Oh dear.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody? Name, pronouns, that kind of thing?
Yes, okay. Okay, my pronouns are he, him. People call me Daniru, but my full name is Your Royal Highness Prince Daniru Agariko Makatina, Agariko Masitas, Agarikolas, Amanata Se, Amanata Phylas Weirdfur. Meow.
I promise you I remember every single word of that. Don't ask me to repeat it.
Okay. uh, um, there, wait, do I have to switch that Minecraft thing?
Oh no, I'm handling that on my end.
I'm like, oh no, that's Spike. That's my roommate slash friend. He gets
And
to
your
be on the
pronouns
stream
were
too.
he, him, you said?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Where'd they go? Where'd that where'd that I just saved it. There it is. There. All updated.
Yay.
Very cute design. I love it.
Thank you. Eh, yeah.
So what
There I am.
platforms are you on?
I am active most on Twitch. I have a YouTube channel for VODs and a YouTube channel which I upload strange and various things at times as well. Usually under the moniker of Daniru17.
Okay, okay. Oh, I just got informed that 14K has been officially broken.
Sweet!
Actually
14K.
hit that. Nice.
Hey, Dark. Meow.
So, do you go by any nicknames?
Uh, Usually I go by Danny. If people are nice to me, they call me Kitten or Kitty. Meow.
How did you decide on your handle slash VTuber name?
It is a bastardization of the name Daniel, pronounced and spelled as if you were trying to simplify it as much as you can in Japanese.
That was kind of the vibe I was getting.
Yeah. Meow.
More or less just a guess.
Yeah.
Do you have a catchphrase?
I tend to say spread positive spores only, because I am a mushroom cat.
Mushroom cat.
Yeah.
That is what those were.
Yes. I am the crowned prince of a magical land of fairy cats. Unfortunately, I'm like 17th in line in throne, so never gonna see that.
It's just a lot of regicide to do.
Yeah. But I kind of like my family sometimes.
Fair enough, fair enough. So, can you briefly describe your lore?
Yes. Uh, as I said, I am the crown prince of Basidia. I am like 17th line in throne of the powerful mushroom cats. We have a symbiosis relationship with the mother spore, which gives us our magical crown on our head, which looks like a mushroom.
Okay.
I am unfortunately somewhat banished, but I'll get back there someday.
Somewhat banished.
Yeah.
What you do?
Oh, I was a small child. I wasn't very good at paying attention, and when I tried to, I accidentally set fire to a local leader.
Oh,
And yeah, in
that.
order to, yeah, I was
I mean, that
trying to,
happens. Who hasn't
trying
accidentally
to,
set fire to a local
yep,
leader?
it was the candle, a special candle ceremony, and I was lighting the candles, and I was so tired that I accidentally lit his tail on fire.
Ooh.
It caused a
Tail.
huge fight, and in that land where peace waves over everything, causing a fight is heresy. So, oh well.
Oh well,
I'll
you
do what
live
I
and you learn.
yeah.
Find out whose tails you can burn and whose you can't.
I feel like most people you shouldn't, but yeah, except Charizard.
Yeah, I think Charizard would be okay with it. Are you more say so, unsay so, or lewd?
I guess I go into the unsay so territory. I swear way too much to be say so.
Fair enough. But do you go into like lewd jokes or do you just tend to avoid that?
I guess I would go into lewd jokes. Plus, there is not suitable for work art of my character.
Oh, nice. Searches
I would
Twitter
encourage
for
it.
art
Yeah.
image or art tag.
I don't have an art tag yet. I'm like, do I? Should I? Twitter? I don't know yet.
Well, who knows? I had an unpopulated art tag until I got into making it myself.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because, I like that stuff.
I'd have to make a separate Twitter for it. I don't want to drop that on my Twitter followers.
Totally fair. Speaking of followers, what kind of audience do you want to reach?
I feel like mostly anyone and everyone, but I guess I mostly attract the ragtag kind of people, the people who feel like they're second class citizens, the lost and found kind of individuals. I want to attract freaks, geeks, and losers with unique magic in them.
You and me both. A lot of people. Oh, excuse me. A lot of people are feeling isolated and like they can't be
Yeah,
reached, so to speak. So it's good to reach out to them,
meow meow.
appeal to them. What inspired you to start making content?
Define content. Do you mean VTube content or
Like, well, like your streaming or
okay,
any
streaming?
stuff you
Um,
make, really? It
yeah.
is pretty broad because instead of content, I should really be like saying art, but then
Mm.
even that doesn't always convey properly.
Yeah, the answer for art would be literally the most ridiculous thing. A long time ago, when I was a very small child, I found an artist on that made comics for Neopets.com,
Oh, really?
and something about the comics made me like, I want to do these things. I want to make creative things. I want to do arts. But yeah, but VTubing, I started wanting to VTube because of the VTuber Kiryu Coco.
Oh, yeah?
Because when it first came out, it was very niche in a very specific way. It was pure and demure say-so idol girls, just kind of more of an extension of idol culture. Then she comes out and is like, "Hello, motherfuckers," and I'm like, "Oh, this is different." So she's the person that really made it feel like literally anyone can VTube.
Oh, yeah, she has gone on to inspire so many people.
Yeah, she still inspires me. I have a display, like a plate of on my wall of her.
Nice. So, how long have you been creating content?
I've been streaming, I think, for like 3 years now, but you can find me all the way back on DeviantArt, except I deleted that just in case, but like well over like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I think I still have my DeviantArt, but like I
Yeah.
took cosplay photos of people at cons.
I used to attempt to draw. I dropped out of art school, so it kind of made me draw less.
Yeah, I used to attempt game design, but I dropped out of game design school.
Yeah.
So, twinsies,
Yay.
what kind of content do you want to do more of?
Hmm. I want to try doing things that are more musical. I'm not been musically inclined most of my life, but I used to be the ones people that said, "Oh, I could never learn to sing. No one can do that like me." Even though my mother could sing, my father could sing, my brother could taught himself to play the guitar. So, but I think when I watched like Iron Mouse's streams and found out that she can sing an opera voice with a half functioning lung, it kind of made me feel like Well, what's my excuse?
Honestly, that concert took a lot of effort on her part, like so much.
Yeah,
And
I'm like
god damn, does
amazed
she
that she's
have
gotten to where she
pipes?
is. Yeah, and half her lung isn't working, so like, damn, she can sing like that. Imagine her at full power.
Right? She'd be
She'd take over the
unstoppable.
world. Yeah. But yeah, I want to try that. Be an actual idol kitty.
Is there any kind of content you'd want to avoid or move away from?
Self-depreciating humor, maybe. It gets to a point where it starts to feel like it gets into your own head too much.
Honestly, I can agree with that. Plus, it also has splash damage, like
Yeah.
unintended splash damage of viewers that don't mention that they're bothered by it.
Oh yeah,
Because
and
most
there's
of the time it's like internally bothered.
yeah. If you insult a trait you have you don't like, it indirectly insults people that also have that trait.
Yeah, exactly. Part of why I don't like going after immutable characteristics.
Nah. Yeah.
What is something you wish you were taught when you first got into content creation?
Um, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do
Oh,
it.
very true.
You can't get better if you don't do it.
Yeah, that's like one of the single biggest pieces of advice for starting streaming. Just
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a kind of content you've wanted to make or see but feel like it's too niche?
Um, I
And I
mean,
just
legit, I'm a furry VTuber, and that by itself is already a niche within a niche.
true.
But
What
I
was
want
that
to see more of that.
noise? I thought I heard like a splatter noise or something.
Splatter noise?
Yeah, like I got hit with a pie or something.
Oh yeah, something fell on your head. I have no idea what though.
Oh, yeah, something did fall?
It looked like
Weird.
a squishy ball. I couldn't tell. It
I have no idea what's causing it. It's like some random thing
looked
with
like someone
beanie on.
subbed.
Maybe
Maybe
because
you have
somebody
a
said? I don't know.
yeah. Vnian must have a thing where it throws a heart
Heart
at you.
splat. Yeah, it throws something random like I've been hit by a box, a pie, and now a heart.
Oh good.
I don't even know why.
I don't know how Vnian works.
Me either. I'm just learning it because Seahorse had introduced me to it.
Yeah.
What's the biggest project you're currently working on?
Um, I guess what I'm really trying hard to do is since I'm not singing myself very well yet, I go back to my old roots in the Utau fandom, where you can make your own essentially Vocaloid singer. And I've been like spending
Okay.
a lot of time like recording all the banks you can do, all the fancy ways of doing it. Like you can record big, huge, fancy banks that can pronounce English fluently, and like banks that are supposed to sound great and can sound all the Japanese. It just takes a long time to do. There is a good chance I might actually get to be in a concert in for these kind of characters in like end of September, beginning of October, but I'm not sure how that's going yet.
Well, I hope it plays out for you. Get it?
Yeah, it'd be cool to see me on my any of my characters on stage.
Absolutely. If you
Even
could
if it's a
collab,
small first
hmm?
time concert.
Still, it's a concert.
Yeah.
If you could collaborate with any creator, who would it be?
Um, I guess keeping myself more humble, I would like probably to play with like Whiskey Dingo. He is like one of the biggest furry streamers. He always does great huge collabs, including like Family Feud nights on VR chat. And I'm like, I would love to be able to like inside that craziness.
Family Feud night. Oh, that does sound like
Yeah.
fun.
Next Friday, he's doing, I think, a Family New Feud night of people from the EU against people from the AU. So that's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, that I would love to watch that. I need to check that out.
Yep. Yeah.
Have you had a collab that really stands out to you?
I guess not really. I don't do many collabs, if any. I've been like by myself for so long.
Fair enough. but now you do have a lot more opportunity
Yeah. This is my
hanging out with
first super collab, I think.
Super Collab.
AU as in
Uh,
Australia. Sorry.
yeah. I was about to say. Yeah, this event really has been something else. Like I've had
Yeah.
a multi-person collab before, but nothing that's been like this many people over 3 days.
Yeah.
Like it's like a virtual con, essentially.
Except you're working.
Yeah, except I'm working.
You're the con volunteer.
Exactly, I'm a panelist. What skill has taken you the longest to improve?
um, Specifically for VTubing, talking without having any reason to talk. Sometimes you just need to talk to yourself and make words happen, regardless if anything is happening. And I get stuck in my head sometimes, so it's hard to break out of that.
Yeah, that's like the biggest skill for streamers to
Yeah.
keep audiences engaged.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
mean
good
there
at
are bigger
rambling, but
pardon?
I'm good at rambling when it happens, but if no one's engaging, I have to still somehow engage with no one. It's complicated.
Yeah, you kind of gotta pretend like you see a prompt from chat about a topic
Mm.
you want to keep pursuing, essentially.
The
Because like
yeah,
people
chat
are
bot
there
talk
to
to me.
listen to you talk.
Yeah, people say my voice is nice all the damn time.
I think it is.
Yeah. Now I have to do an ASMR stream because I met my stream goal and I have no idea how to. Oh well.
Yeah, I've hit my stream goal as well, and I'm still waiting on chat to really decide on the tweet they want me to write. Gotta be TOS friendly.
Yeah, mine went too fast. Someone came in and dropped $2,000 on me. And I was like, excuse me? What? Hello? What?
Yeah, like I had jokingly came up with the incentive. Oh yeah, if somebody drops $1,000, I'll act like a bottom for a month. And then I hear you getting the 2,000 in chat, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to act like a bottom for a month, aren't I? So far, I'm lucky, but I will do it for charity.
Yeah.
We should write a nice tweet. Rar X3 nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, ooh, you're so warm. God damn it, Praxi.
You're doomed.
I'm so doomed. How do you like to spend your free time not working on content?
Guess I can just kind of watch anime, play in crazy amounts of games. Sometimes just be lazy. We have a giant pillow in the basement here, and I fall asleep on it so easily. Bottoms for charity.
It
Sorry. No, that's not one of the
for
things I do.
charity.
Oh, God, that came out at the wrong time. Okay. No, it's not what I do on my spare time.
Ideas.
God dang it, Dark. Oh,
Charity. Furry arc initiated. Okay, we'll have those three. And then eventually I'll run a poll later. Basically, I'll
yay.
ask chat what they'll want out of those three.
True.
Where do you want to see your platform in 5 years?
That's such a tricky question because we can't even guarantee this platform will be sustainable and valid in 5 years with how fast things go. I mean, 5 years ago, this wasn't a platform now, but I guess if I'm lucky, I would love to be something maybe sustainable or even taken in by a corporation because I would love the steady paycheck.
Yeah, I can understand the appeal of that steady check. Especially if you don't want to work like a real job. I don't
Yeah,
want to work a real job. I don't want to work
I've done too much of it.
construction. Working is cringe. Who wants to do that?
Don't do it, Spike. Okay.
Do you have a favorite music genre?
I tend to listen to a lot of J-pop and J-rock because I'm a weeb.
Yeah, that's a fairly common one. That's a fairly
Yeah.
common one. I listen to a lot of it too. Though most of it is actually because there's VTubers that make music.
Yeah.
Turns out
I want
they
to be one
make
of them.
bangers,
I want to be one of them.
right? So many good ones. What song would be played endlessly on loop in your personal hell?
Baby Shark, but from another room.
From another room?
Yeah, just so it's like echoing down a hallway.
And it's like just barely loud enough so that you can, it's there,
Yep.
but it's just loud enough and just quiet enough to make you listen in. Not
Yes.
that you want to, that you feel you need to, because it's barely quiet enough that you're hearing something.
Baby Shark, do 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 do, baby. No.
Do you have a food that you like that not many others do?
I don't know about that not other others do, but I know I like Parmesan cheese way more than more people should. Like, the pasta I eat tends to be more cheese than pasta.
Respect.
Like, I had to, like, start buying my own cheese early in my house because my parents were getting mad at me for using a half an entire canister, like, in one go.
Well, I mean, it's expensive.
Yes, so I started to buy myself.
If you could have anything for breakfast, what would it be?
Uh, Hard question, honestly. I wouldn't
Oh, we
mind
were
some
talking about
pancakes.
Parmesan.
Yeah, Parmesan on Parmesan. But I would like a good solid pancake with chocolate chips in it. It's been a while.
Those are pretty
Feeling
good pancakes.
feeling nostalgic for them.
Been a while since I've made them.
Yeah. Yum yum.
What topic could you talk about the most?
I could probably just ramble on about the Hololive girls more often than I should.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
like,
good
oh my
market
god,
for YouTube content.
like this is Subaru. She does this. She sounds like a duck. Quack quack. Shuba shuba shuba.
This is Calliope. She likes horses. I thought you'd get that one.
Oh Lord. It's like
I
she's a
know, right?
ferret.
Is there a topic that you just want to avoid at all costs?
NFTs.
Oh yeah, I don't
don't,
like talking about them either.
don't understand. Don't explain it to me, please.
Don't worry, I don't have to.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Who is the most interesting person you have met or interacted with?
Um, yes, really, when it comes right down to it, the most interesting person that just sticks out in my brain all the time is when I go to various conventions. There's this one shop. She has an Etsy store even. She's called the A True Blue Artist, and she's like dressed in like full like fancy like Lolita dress, very blue, sparkly, and black. She
Nice.
has like elf ears and little horns, and I'm as a fairy prince, I would never out somebody's like mythical status, but if she were to tell me she's not a fairy or a fae of some kind, I'd be more shocked that way. Like every time I meet her, she's just like ethereal. Like I once like messaged her like, "Oh yeah, I still have that mushroom I bought from you last time I was here." And she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad it still sparks you joy." And I'm like, "My God, woman, how do you do this? How are you like this still?" But yeah, she's just so on brand.
That is fair. If you could have lucid dreams, what would they be about?
Being a Pokemon master, most definitely. I want to become the very best
Like no
no
one
one
ever
ever
was?
was. Yeah. I want to keep going until I'm still the best, and then I want to retire gracefully in the mushroom forest with my husband Incineroar. Yeah.
That's a great life goal. I wish you the best in that journey. Incineroar is great
Yeah.
for multiple reasons. Mostly the lewd, though.
You're the one that said it, not me.
And, yeah, I mean, look at me. Look
Yeah.
at me. Has any story gotten you to change your perspective?
I had to like really think hard about this question, and I had to go somewhere obscure in my brain for this, but uh, the celebrity chef Guy Fieri.
Really?
He always used to be just like, this kind of weird guy, and his show Drivers Island and Drives kind of bored me. But then he did that humongous giant wedding where he became a justice of the peace and did 101 gay marriages and got the Ace of Cakes to do like an actual like giant cake for them in
Wait,
memory of
the
his late sister.
what?
I was like, what?
I didn't know Guy Fieri did that.
Yeah, he did. He officiated 101 gay weddings because his sister was a lesbian who died of cancer. I'm pretty sure. And it was like, damn, he's actually
Wow, that guy's actually
unproblematic.
really damn based.
Yeah. And then
Like,
really his show is
I
like,
found him fairly entertaining
yeah,
somewhat, but I just don't watch a lot of food content because
yeah.
personal reasons. And, well,
Uh,
my friend really likes him, but
I
now I
prefer
know
watching
he's
his
actually
like,
pretty based.
I like watching his guys' grocery games because I like watching chefs make food under weird circumstances.
I can sort of get the appeal. It's just not my kind of
Yeah.
television.
Like Project Runway. I want to watch them make clothes out of stuff they found in a dumpster, not clothes from fancy fabrics.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Actually, give though if they're really skilled, they'll be able to
Yeah.
make beautiful stuff out of
And he's like, make food, but
average
only
things.
with foods that begin with the letter C. I'm like, damn.
That would be a challenge. Is there anything on your mind you feel should have more attention brought to it?
Yes. Me? Always. Give it to
Fair
me.
enough.
Give me all the attention. All of it.
I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of clout? Num num
Yeah.
num num num.
Ba-ba-ba.
What's the weirdest way you've met someone?
Okay. Well, trip down past lane. A good, 8, 9 years ago, I met a nice guy who I became friends with on a furry Minecraft server, and I am currently living in his house. Hi, Spike.
Nice.
So yeah,
I'm the one clicking in the. Sorry about
he's
that.
clicking in the background if you can hear him. Yes, but I live in his home now. I've
I
moved to
can
his
hear a little
house.
bit.
Yeah, with my monkey boy,
That's
and it's
cute.
just it's a crazy story. I'm like, I just met someone on a weird Minecraft server,
And then
and
it
and
turns
now
out here you are still together. I mean,
now we're.
I'm kind of the
I'm
same
not.
way. I met my spouse on Craigslist.
Yeah, I'm not with him, but he's my friend. But
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
yeah, I am living in his house though.
So you're
He is cute
roommates.
though. If anyone wants to date him, he's available sometimes.
I mean,
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not really into dates and stuff, but I like fun.
Yeah. He is a good friend, and he gives me a good rate on house.
What is the most amazing natural occurrence you've ever witnessed?
Hmm. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I guess in general, every mushroom is an amazing natural occurrence that I am amazed to see every time. I love going into the like, parks and woods and just looking for the mushrooms. It just gives me the
Fair
serotonin I
enough.
need. And it's once society collapses and we're all dead, the mushrooms will persist.
That's actually a completely valid point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'd like my friend Lay Shroom. She's pretty funny. I like her.
Mushroom collab. Woo!
Yeah, the Mushroom Squad. Would you ever go to space if given the chance?
uh, I know my friend Spike's goal in life is to go into space, but I don't think I could do it. Sounds scary.
I mean, yeah, it can be a little scary going up into the biggest vacuum in the universe.
If they terraform Mars, then maybe. But if they terraform Mars, that means they can fix Earth. So
Yeah, if they can fix Earth, you don't really need to leave. Personally, I just want to see the stars, but I don't care too much about living in the stars rather than
yeah,
living on planet.
I do like stars. They're my lucky symbol usually.
True. What do you resent paying for the most?
uh, Glasses.
Yeah,
And
that's
dental
like
care.
it's like necessary stuff. Why do you gotta pay for it? Oh
Like,
yeah,
why do I
corporate
have to?
greed.
Yeah, why do I have to pay to see when everyone else gets to see for free? It's not fair. And then when I got my tooth taken out, and even though I had dental insurance, it still cost me $800.
Ooh, yeah, like
My stupid wisdom tooth saying, you know what I want to do? Be sideways.
yeah, the smartest teeth.
Yeah, and they're gonna be sideways. They'll have two more of them. I hope they never do anything, so I don't have to worry about them. Blah.
Yeah, fair enough. What would you say is the worst job you've ever had?
When it comes right down to it, aside from streaming, I've only had one other real job, and that was working retail for a lovely pharmacy chain, which I hope burns down to the ground. Oh my god, it was a terrible place. It was horrible to work, especially during the pandemic. It was just awful. People are just terrible people.
Oh
Like you,
yeah, work in retail? I cannot
yeah.
imagine that's
It's like
fun
I
or
was a
easy.
person that didn't really like people when I first started working, but after spending so many years seeing people from all walks of life, I fucking hate people now. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've heard retail has that kind of effect on people.
It was just awful, awful. Like I knew my new job was gonna be bad when I moved here. When I walked into the store and found several $1,000s worth of stuff stolen on my first day.
Ooh.
This is a lot of theft.
Yeah, that sets a tone.
I lost my job because I was trying to get a bunch of punk kids who were stealing and breaking things and causing a ruckus to get out, and it turned into them hitting me and turned into a fight, and I got punched in the head.
And you
And
got fired
unfortunately,
over that.
because I failed to follow protocol, which was do nothing.
Telling you. But whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I guess that is understandable protocol. It's they don't want you getting hurt over
so if
merchandise.
anyone out there wants to know, basically every retail company has a protocol, which is you're not supposed to do anything if you're stealing. So basically, go steal. You can't. They can't stop you.
Their
Unless they're a mom
security
and pop
guards
store.
can.
No, they can actually.
They can put you under citizen's arrest.
Depends on the state, but our
Depends on
security
the
guard
state.
that we had.
In Canada, they can
Yeah.
if
Oh,
they've
here they can't.
actually if they've actually seen you steal something.
Our security guard wasn't even allowed to put a hand on anybody, even if he saw them doing something. He was allowed to be a threatening presence.
Actually, yeah, that's what security turned into in Canada as well when
Yeah.
COVID hit. Not allowed to
But
touch.
he would have been fired if he defended anybody. That's how broken America is at times.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yay.
What change would you like to see in the VTuber community?
I would really like it if the corpas, the big corporation VTube companies, would have more openly queer VTubers. I can name
True.
like one guaranteed, the guy from like Niji Sanji who says I'm gay. The other ones I really can't. Everyone
What's his
else is just
name?
like, yeah, I can't remember his name offhand.
Uki Violetta?
That's right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've got some videos I'm gonna be reacting to of his. I only found out about the dude. Like, the first thing I found out about him was that he was heterophobic. Yeah, that one was
But yeah,
such a great clip to see.
most of the time, all the corpos have like most of their people be like ambiguously pansexual, which I'm like, okay, but they'll never say it. But like, hey, have
Ambiguously
someone say,
pansexual and then doesn't collab with men. Is
yeah,
feminine
they're not allowed to.
presenting. It's like,
Thank God the English girls are allowed to now. And Ichi Sanji doesn't give a shit.
that's good. It's a lot of it's a weird subset of fans that are overzealous about who their Oshis collabs with.
I mean, have you seen the? Did you see the Vesper and Crony fake psychiatry collab? That one was tilted in the best of ways.
No, I have not.
Best way to describe it is like it was like a mind break at times. She's supposed to be a client, and he is the one that ends up being crazy at the end of it.
Vesper and who was it?
Crony. Like a week before, she was saying she wasn't going to collab with the boys, and then she did that one instead, and it was just like, this is unhinged in the best way possible.
Yeah, psychiatry
screaming.
helps suffering with Noir Vesper.
Yeah,
Streamed 8
there was
months
a
ago.
lot of screams. But yeah, meow meow. Thank God you did it.
I might just react to that, see how much I get through with this segment after the interviews.
Yep.
Hypothetically, zombie apocalypse is actually happening.
Mhm.
Who are your 3 choices for people on your team?
Well, I guess I have to really live logically in the situation and with people I understand. So I know my roommate Spike would have to be there. I know my personal monkey boy Garglestone would have to be there. And then Hatsune Miku.
Based. Jem was telling me about Crony. She's the one who eats old Subway sandwiches, right?
Yes! She did this. She ate a 5-day-old Subway sandwich and everyone shamed her for it. So she did a stream where she took 3 Subway sandwiches and blended them and drank them.
That's so based. That's so funny.
Yes.
Like,
the sound of her gagging
giving
is
her-
probably somebody's phone ring somewhere.
they're giving her garbage for what she eats, and then she just goes and makes more cursed food.
Yeah, she said she was doing it so she would hate the sandwiches, so she could
The
not gain weight
duality of
before,
chat.
so she could go and be not over. She wanted to fit into a dress for a wedding, so she was like, I have to make sure I don't eat Subway for a bit.
That
she
yeah,
suffered. a
yeah,
lot.
okay. If you were a wrestler, what would your intro music be?
Dog of Wisdom Blue by Living Tombstone.
I can't say I know that one.
Yeah. Dog of Wisdom remixed, essentially.
I am gonna have to look that up later.
Okie-dokie. Meow, meow, meow.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever heard?
I guess to go back to what I said originally was make bad art. If you don't make bad art, you will never make good art. So just make shitty drawings, make bad fan fictions, make video games that are self-serving. Because if you don't, you'll never learn how to make good ones.
Yeah,
And it's hard
you gotta get
when you're a
started.
perfectionist. But you gotta.
Yep, you definitely gotta.
You're a perfectionist who procrastinates, so you're freaking out and having anxiety over the quality of work you're starting. Yay.
Yeah, and you don't want to get into that position of being like, I've got to make this thing absolutely perfect, so I got to keep adding details and keep adding details and keep adding details, and
And then
you
it never
see the
happens.
problem.
Yeah.
God, we're actually getting through this really quick. We're on
Yeah,
the
sorry
last
about that.
question.
Maybe I should have prepared less.
Well, we can still open the floor to more questions from chat and still hang out
Yes.
till the top of the hour anyways.
Then I'd have to learn how to actually talk, which is technically what I'm supposed to do as a streamer. Oh yeah.
Oh, cringe. Who likes to learn as a streamer?
Do it, I believe.
Fuck you, Spike.
So, what things in your life are you grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for my BF Chris. He is the best monkey ever. Allows me to do all the things I can do. supports me in the best manner.
Nice.
Traveled across the country with me to live in my friend's house on the drop of a hat. I'm grateful for the internet and everything it's created. The Vtuber community wouldn't exist, obviously, without the internet, and I wouldn't have the friends I have without it. Grateful for my parents for loving me and accepting me and saying that all they truly want for me is to be happy. And they let me live in their house longer than most parents would and did their best to keep me happy and try to encourage me to do my best. I'm grateful for the surgeons that worked on my father 2 weeks ago in removing his incredibly rare cancer and reconstructing his face perfectly, because he's already released from the hospital, even though when you get told you're the 21st case of a cancer, you get kind of scared.
21st case?
Yes, recorded case. That's the number he was. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's a recently discovered type of cancer. I am
on the
so glad
plus,
he's doing well.
yeah, on the plus side, it was caught early, and because it was so rare, that makes every big name doctor who is really good at their job want their name on this case. So he got the best of the best in the area. Like he got the best of Massachusetts. So
Nice.
he got
I'm
treated.
glad he was able to get connected to that.
He also got lucky because of the habit of boomers and the older generations just ripping your tonsils out at uh, any old cough. So when he went to the doctor for a sore throat, she's like, "Oh, your tonsils seem a little bit so swollen," and he's like, "Don't have tonsils." So like, "Oh, well, we're going to send you off to a new doctor now." My dad had tonsils. He wouldn't have known he had the thing. So we're lucky.
Oh, wow, geez, that is pretty lucky. Catch
Pure
it
luck
early.
did we catch this.
So, chat, you got any other questions for Danny?
I'm sure Dark does. Whether they're appropriate or not, I couldn't say.
Oh, we'll have to wait and see.
No, stream delay. Meow, meow, meow.
I hope it's not too bad right now. I think it was around not terribly long.
Hooray for medical science. Yeah, medical science, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's truly
The mushrooms,
a
do they
miracle.
taste good? Um, mushrooms that grow on me are technically poisonous, unfortunately. That's why I was somewhat unpopular as well in my back at home, because most of my family's mushrooms were quite edible, and then I came out, and I came out different.
When was the last time you have walked on new ground?
New ground. Probably recently. I don't go outside much.
Fair enough. Do you have any stickers of your Sona?
Physical stickers. Yeah, I have a handful of stickers that I usually give people if I meet them at conventions.
Oh, nice. I
Probably
should do that.
probably should order new ones.
Being
Being
poisonous
poisonous doesn't mean they don't.
doesn't mean they ain't tasty. True.
I mean they're like a cross kind of looking when they're probably like a cross between the Amanita poisonous mushroom and a portobello, so they might taste good. But then you'll be sick. Very, very sick.
But it'll be worth it, right?
I don't know. But the mushroom on my shoulder is officially called a portobello. Or a portobello, depending on your gender. Or a portobello if you want to be gender neutral.
This is way more in depth than I ever expected.
Hey, you have to name your chat person who's supposed to represent your community.
Oh yeah,
What
I
is the
should. I
highest
gotta do that too.
level of math you can do still? Probably not very high.
I can do
I
fractions, sorta.
Yeah, probably. I used to be an A student in algebra, but then you just stop believing in existing in high school at some point, and you just forget how to do it.
Yeah, I can confirm that's what happens.
I can still do 5, 10, and 20% in my head. That's good.
Yeah, those are pretty basic ones to be able to.
I've met people who can't, and it's always scary.
Yeah, like I try not to use a calculator when I'm gotta do math, but sometimes you need it.
Like I met a girl that was like, they were like, "What's 50% of $10?" She's like, "I don't know. I don't have a a calculator." I'm like, oh my fucking god.
50% of $10.
Yeah, they couldn't do that.
Wow.
They didn't last very long working retail.
No, I wouldn't think they would.
The machine does a lot of our work, but still. Why math when you can carry a calculator? Yeah, we carry calculators everywhere.
You should learn
sure
to
that
do your
people-
math without a calculator. You're not going to be walking around with one in your pocket all your life. Oh, how those teachers have eaten those words.
Yeah, I know. Hope the people that have trouble with arithmetic can get assistance for financial matters. Yeah, I mean, probably. I did have like one of my last years of high school. There was like I got put in like the lowest level of math class just because I needed a credit, and it was just like, this is how you budget. This is how you write a check. This is how you plan a meal. And I'm like, this
This is
is
how you
offensive.
budget.
And this is also not realistic at all. Like, this doesn't cover anything. Like, hey, how about if I have a horrible medical emergency, or if my car explodes, or if this happens, or if this happens? It doesn't. Have you ever made any financial... What? Heart note. Financial plus, such as the IRA.
I
You
have
made any
no idea
financial
what an
plans such as
IRA is.
Oh, I did have one when I worked... Well, I had like a retirement plan when I worked for a company, but when I left it, I took it, because I'm like, I don't trust you people with it anymore.
Fair.
And
Who
I
is
went on
best
vacation.
waifu?
Best waifu. Whew. Here you, Coco.
Fair.
Or
Individual
Subaru.
retirement account. Oh, in Canada we call that an RRSP. I don't know what it actually stands for, but that's what I'm paying into, and apparently that's what I'm getting back.
I got Social Security still, probably, so that's good.
Better than not having it.
Yeah.
You retire when that's
Fair.
Wait,
Fine,
who is
retire
best
while it still
waifu?
exists.
Oh, right, Kiryu Coco.
Or Subaru if you're feeling spicy. Let's get duck. Rusher. Okay.
VTuber Subaru Duck. Very spicy.
Yes. Tomboy. I like her. She's a natural VTuber. She doesn't
Yeah?
sound like an idol.
Yeah, a lot of that playing up the idol culture can get a little
Yeah.
frustrating.
So she got the voice that's just like people like. I showed it to Chris, the monkey I live with, and he was like, "That's her idol voice." And I'm like, "Yeah." She's got such a gravelly, like, not lyrical sounding voice when she talks.
I agree, spicy is good.
Yes. I can handle some spicy.
Not literal spicy, like not safe for work spicy.
Said some spicy.
I need more weed in my system, huh? What
What
is your
my
favorite song?
What have I been listening to loop on the past like 3 years? Trying to remember. That's how my brain works sometimes. Shut up, Spike. I think right now one of my favorite songs is Ghost by Suisse from Hololive. My
I
brain
don't know if I
is
know that one specifically. I gotta look it up.
my brain is farted on her full name for some reason.
I've got a
Hoshimachi Suisse. It's essentially a song about being a VTuber, so and the trials and tribulations it unfolds.
I'm not. I shouldn't be surprised that Suisse is on Spotify.
Yeah, she is. But yeah, she's song about the feelings of being a VTuber, where she's like feels like she's a ghost because she's using a avatar and doesn't actually interact with anybody. Yes, that too. I'm dead. Yeah, obviously.
Add to playlist. Riley's personal playlist. Now I'm gonna listen to it in the future.
Yeah, I knew of her as the one character, the one person in Hololive that was known for being a psychopath and also for being scarily good at Tetris. And then I heard her sing, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Ghost. Yeah, there's Ghost. Unfortunately, is a common title of a song, but like there's a song of called Ghost by Justin Bieber. So
There's like, yeah.
Oh, there's when I hear somebody mention the song Ghost, I immediately think of Gacked.
hers is Ghost, all capital letters. I think that helps.
Yeah, I mean, and so is Gacked. So
Oh, unfortunately.
Gacked did the opening for the Japanese version of, or the Japanese release of the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. Had a pretty cool music video too.
Oh, cool.
I simp for him pretty hard.
I feel like I know who Gacked is, but my brain is farting.
He's a Japanese J-pop idol. I don't know if he's J-pop specifically, but he's like J-pop, J-rock. More rock, I think. Someone needs to alternate between capitals and lowercase for the next one.
He's the voice of Gakupo. Now I remember him.
Yes, that's it. He's also
Had an ex that
Gakupo.
was
He's
obsessed
also
with him.
Genesis in Crisis Core. He also
Yeah,
played
I
a
had
vampire in Moonchild.
He would, yeah. He seems like the kind of guy who would, but yeah. I had an ex that was obsessed with that guy. That ex can go suck a banana.
And not in the fun way, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I do prefer to remain on positive terms with my ex.
I wish
But
I could.
I only have
I
one.
wish I could. I have two, and I'm not on good terms with either of them.
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes that's how it plays out.
Yeah. Just remember, everybody, there's a fine line between someone saying, no one can love you more than me, and no one can love you but me.
That, oh my god, Crimson, red flag.
Yeah. It's like they're like, I love you more than anyone else could, and no one else could ever love you. Are two very different things, but they're very close to each other.
Yeah, you gotta
never
be,
know when
you
it's
gotta
gonna
be
switch.
mindful.
Yeah.
Gotta be aware of
So,
what
yeah.
people say around you.
It went from there to there, and I'm like, wait, when did this happen? And it was like the frog boiling in a pot of water kind of situation. Slowly raising the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too late to realize.
Yeah.
Or you don't realize till it's too late.
And then he left me for someone he met on a website after knowing them for a month.
Wow, so loyal.
Yeah. 6 years.
Yeah, that glad you're not with them anymore then.
Yeah. I wasn't
I'm
new and
willing to
shiny
bet you're pretty happy now.
I'm pretty happy. Last I heard they're not, but hey. Karma.
Yeah, they can die mad.
Meow meow meow.
Oop, I didn't mean to close that tab.
Oh no. Not the tab.
Just double checking the Prideathon. We're sitting at 14,271.
I wonder if I'm gonna be the biggest donation from the entire thing. Because that would be weird if that's where my name is.
Honestly, you might be. I think on average it's like 300 is the highest.
So just some guy comes into my stream, waits in my stream probably for an hour, and then just drops $2,000 on me and leaves.
Eltriok, I think that's how they pronounce their name, raised 655.
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
There's definitely
Lolotov
people that-
Cocktail raised 835.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, I'm sure someone's gonna get more money altogether. I'm just wondering if I got the biggest donation.
Biggest single donation? It
Yeah.
may be. I don't know how much,
2,000.
how many donos Gamma Chris got, but they got 2,000 as well. Wow.
Yeah. Remember, you can reopen a closed tab with Control-Shift-T. Okay, then. That work true? I've never tried that.
It is very useful.
Thank you, Spike. Peanut Gallery. Meow.
Jeez, yeah, I think that 2,000 was the biggest single dono of the charity event.
Yeah, if someone beats that, then damn. Everyone is
Everyone
doing
really is.
amazing. Yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me with this stream as well.
Yeah. I know it's late, and it's probably not prime time for most people, but
Not
this is when I'm
exactly,
awake.
no. But I mean, we're
Nocturnal.
sitting at 11 viewers right now. Doing pretty
Yeah.
well.
Hi, everyone. Meow, meow.
So, would you like to shout yourself out for the end of the video?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay. Once again, I am Daniru17. Lovely Prince Cat. You should love me forever. I stream on Twitch under Daniru17, like I said. I am a chill cat streamer. You can come to my stream for chill vibes and gay cats and mushrooms.
Yell at him sometimes.
And I have a friend named Spike who is there for emotional support and verbal abuse, most of the latter. And he sometimes shoots me with a Nerf gun.
That'll definitely keep things interesting.
Yeah, and because I got the $2,000 all together, I'm going to have to at some point do a stream where I dig a giant hole in Minecraft. I will have to do a cooking stream, a karaoke stream, an ASMR stream, and I have to open a vanilla Skyblock server. So that's going to be things to see in the future.
Oh, wow, yeah, you've got a lot in your future because of that.
I was expecting to get maybe $50, so I set the bar low.
And then somebody just blew it out of the water. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah. So yes, once again, Daniru17, your favorite fairy cat prince. Meow, meow, meow.
Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
You have a good time zone. I don't know if you're going to be resting now.
It
Sleep?
is 2 in the morning, but probably not.
Probably not, no.
I'm nocturnal, unfortunately.
Me
I should
too,
fix
but
that.
I work days.
What time
So
is it?
hard.
Oh. Probably should sleep because I think I have to be ready for a VR stream tomorrow at 12. But good luck falling asleep. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, if you do start feeling tired, get yourself some rest, even if it's like a small power nap.
Yeah, I'll try. Meow, 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 meow.
Alrighty. Take care.
But yes, you too. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Ah.